to be finishing. He need coach. Put the headset on, then he need to go. Just like he got hard on with the headset on. So, just don't say anything.
Hi, fans. We're broadcasting live from Phoenix College here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is the 2014 NJCAA Division II Women's National Volleyball Championship semifinal between the Cowley County Tigers from Arkansas City, Kansas, and the Glendale Community College Gauchos from Glendale, Arizona. Hi, everybody. I'm Aaron Webster. I'll be taking you through the play-by-play here in tonight's semifinal matchup. The Glendale Gauchos out on the court, along with the Tigers from Cowley College. The Glendale Gauchos will be wearing the red tops with the black bottoms, while the Tigers will have the white tops and black bottoms. We've had some exciting games up to this point, but we're finally here, the semifinals of the NJCAA Division II. The Tigers will serve first as number 5, Emily Reed, a freshman out of Pomona, Kansas, will serve it up. And we're underway here from Phoenix College. Off the Glendale blockers, and the first points go to the Tigers. Reed will again serve it for Cowley. Again, that one goes in on the right side. That was Logan Morrow, freshman out of El Dorado, Kansas, putting that one in for the Tigers. And it's 2-0 here early on in set number 1. Awkward set there by the Gauchos. And that one's long. as that one was hit by Lana Del Silva, sophomore out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. She's not able to get it in there. And so now it is 2-1. Haley Christensen will serve it up for Glendale. Dink shot, and that one fall in. There's a dink shot by Shanna Witt, sophomore out of Junction City, Kansas. Goes in there, and it's now 3-1. Service goes to the libero. On the left side, going for the top right corner, and it's good. So Glendale putting in that kill. Kill was made by number 7, Haley Christensen. 3-2 here. Kelsey Tuval will serve it up for the Gauchos. That one's in. Kill attempt made by Logan Morrow. And it's 4-2. Tigers with the 2-point advantage. Left side, off the block, off the receiver. Point to Glendale. Courtney Beck from Phoenix, Arizona, getting that point for the Gauchos. It's 4-3. And that one goes in there for the Tigers as Aaliyah Higginbottom, freshman out of Wichita, Kansas, getting that kill. 5-3. The semifinal game, other semifinal game going on right next to us. So the two winners here will play the national championship game tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 here at Phoenix College. Tigers need to get it over. They finally do. Glendale pitted right into the net. Glendale needed to keep it alive as Haley Christensen put it right into the net. And it's now 6-3, a quick 3-point lead for Cowley County. Left side kill. And that one's in. Good strong kill by Courtney Beck. And she will now do the honors of going back and serving it up for the Gauchos. Long ponytail braid. She'll go to the left side. Dink shot right in the middle. Gauchos able to recover and get it. From the left side, that one's in. As Aaliyah Higginbottom putting that one in for the Tigers. And it's now 7-4. We're in set number 1. We're just underway in our semifinal matchup here at Phoenix College. As Higginbottom will head back and serve it up. That one's blocked back, but it goes out of bounds, so point to the Gauchos. As Kate Madsen and Shaylee Monroe, there to block it, but it goes out of bounds, so point to Glendale. As Carly Bauer will serve it up for Glendale. And this time it goes the opposite way as Glendale blocks it, but it goes out of bounds. So Tiger point. 8-5. As Kate Madsen will serve it up right in the middle of the court. She'll go to the left side. Dink shot, it's in. We're gonna have a running into the net either way. It's a point to Glendale. As Cowley County was called for running into the net right at the same time as that ball dropped in on the dink shot. 8-6. Sydney Bunker will serve it up, and she will put it in there. No, it'll be a Glendale point. So Glendale coming back here, 8-7, as Bunker, a freshman out of Glendale, will serve it up to the right side. Well, that one will skim across the top of the net for Glendale, and it didn't get over. Unfortunate break there for the Gauchos. Point goes to the Tigers. Emily Reed will serve it up for the Tigers, and there's a nice kill by Misha McDowell, freshman out of Gilbert, Arizona. And it's now 9-8. Christensen will serve it up for Glendale. And we're going to have a stoppage of play as the other ball from the other court has come on to play, so they'll reserve this one. They have a blockade in the middle of the court that's about, I'd say about maybe 8-9 feet tall, but no way they thought could stop, as that one's blocked down by Glendale, and it falls in on the Tigers side. So point to Glendale as the game is now tied back up, 9-9. Christensen again will serve it up, 6-foot freshman out of Gilbert, Arizona. That one's too long, and Glendale has taken over the lead here in set number 1, 10-9. Left side, blocked down by Glendale, and then Bunker knocks it into the other court, so point to Tigers, and it's now 10-10. Biggest lead of the match set so far for the Tigers has been 3. Glendale came back, overtook that lead, and now it's tied at 10. And that one will go into the net as Da Silva going to her right side, not able to put it over. 11-10, Glendale up. Libero for Glendale, Kelsey Tuval will serve it up. Again to the right side. Glendale keeping it alive. And we're going to have a running into the net on the Gauchos, so point to Tigers. Good rally by both teams there. And then a running into the net by Glendale. 11-11, and that serve is way too long. And Glendale will pick up that point, 12-11. Tobin will serve it up for Glendale here. Up. Nice dig by the Tigers, keeping it alive. Dink shot, and it's in there. Kate Madsen putting it right into the open space. Glendale not able to get to it, and it's tied at a dozen here, 12-12. Cowley College representing District M, while the Gauchos representing District L. Tigers frantically get it over. See if they can recover on defense. They can. As Shaylee Monroe puts it in for the Gauchos. And it's now 13-12. Monroe now will head back and serve it up for the Gauchos on the left side. And that one's in there. Nice kill. Put down by Aaliyah Higginbottom, a freshman out of Wichita, Kansas. And game tied back up at 13. Left side readjustment on the kill attempt. And we're going to have hitting the candy cane on the left side, so point to Glendale. As the referees were right on top of that call. 14-13 here in set number one. The semifinals of the Division II National Championship Tournament. We're going to have a point to Cowley. I believe that was running into the net. Glendale head coach Lisa Stuck, questioning the call. She gets the explanation she needs, and game back on. 14-14 off the blockers of the Tigers, and Glendale will get that point, 15-14. Sydney Bunker will head back for the Gauchos, freshman out of Glendale, Arizona. Only 5'6". To the right side. Glendale keeping it alive. And that was killed back by the blocked back by the Tigers on the kill attempt by Corinne Tobin. Tied at 15 here. Reed will serve it up. And that one will fall in. Past the block of Logan Morrow. Now that was Misha McDowell who got it in there through the fingertips of Morrow. 16-15 now. Glendale giving chase, and they will not be able to catch up to it. Both teams just exchanging points at this point of the game. Game tied at 16. That one will go out of bounds. Glendale doing a nice job of letting that one go out. As Haley Christensen eyeballed that one and let it go out. And it's now 17-16. Glendale back up here. We've had many lead changes and ties here in the first set. Duval will serve it up. Jump serve. And that one will be point to the Tigers. 17-17. Glendale going to the left side. There's point of interest is that left side. They're going for the right side this time. Tigers trying to catch Glendale off out of balance, and we're going to have another delay of game as the ball from the other court comes on. So one of those technical difficulties that we have to deal with, as both semifinal matches are happening on one court. So the Tigers will again serve it up, as McKenna Winter will check in and do the service now. The libero for the Tigers. Left side, that's too far. Courtney Beck trying to go back line, and she hit it too far. And the Tigers now have the lead. It's been back and forth with Glendale continuing to take the point advantage. But this time it was the Tigers. Da Silva. Glendale keeps it alive. And into the net. That one ricocheted awkwardly off the hands of the Glendale Gauchos. And they will take a timeout now. We're in the first set here. It's 19-17. Cowley College up by 2. Back out of the timeout. Glendale down by 2 as Cowley College and Glendale have gone back and forth here, exchanging ties and lead changes. But now it's the Tigers up by 2, 19-17 in the first set. We're in the semifinal matchup here at Phoenix College of the Division II National Championship Tournament. Tigers serving it up. Tigers go right side. Glendale there to get it. Glendale now on the right side. And that one is going to hit the candy cane again. And it'll be point to Glendale. So that was right on the back line. But I believe it was De Silva who went just a bit too far. And that one, service goes too far to the right as Corinne Tobin not able to keep it in bounds. And it's now 20-18. So the Tigers holding tight to this 2-point lead that they got not too long ago. As De Silva would head back and serve it for the Tigers, sophomore out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. She has a in-between jump serve, running serve. And that one is in. Kill made by Courtney Beck on the left side. You can barely see it on our broadcast there, but the bright green tape is what the referees are looking at to see if it's in or out. And that one was right on the line. Tigers running after it, and it'll be point to Glendale. So Glendale rallying back here, tying the setup at 20 with the chance to go up. That one goes way too far, so Glendale's given up 2 points in the last couple services on just errant serves. One went too far to the right, that one went way too long. So the Tigers will serve it now, up 21-20. And that one falls in. A left-handed hit by Mackenzie Beck, freshman center out of Phoenix, Arizona. And Glendale has tied it back up here at 21. Lexi Wolf from Kingston, Kansas will serve it. And again, Glendale giving up a point on services. It's 22-21. And we're going to have another timeout called by Glendale head coach Lisa Stuck. We're in set number 1. The Tigers up 22-21. Out of the timeout, the Tigers will serve it up here. We're going to Glendale this time, hitting the candy cane on the left side. And the Tigers now have a 2-point advantage here in set number 1 of the semifinal matchup between Glendale and Cowley College. On the left side again, that was blocked, but it goes out of bounds, so point will go to Glendale. 23-22. Mackenzie Beck will serve it up on the right side. Dink shot to the left, and that one is in. Getting that dink shot was Shanna Witt, sophomore out of Junction City, Kansas. And now it is set point for the Tigers. Emily Reed will serve it up, and she'll serve it right into the net. So both teams giving up crucial points on services. And now let's see if Glendale can take advantage of this miscue. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Cowley just to talk it over, organize their thoughts. Still set point for the Tigers. Out of the timeout, it's set point for the Cowley Tigers. Glendale serving it up here. Haley Christensen will do the honors from the right side. Jump serve, and she gets it right in for an ace. What a huge serve by Christensen to get the Gauchos tied up at 24. So anybody's first set here, as Christensen will again serve it up. Jump serve, this time puts a little bit of a different spin on it. And that one goes in. So Glendale has come out and scored the last 2 points after having the Tigers at set point. So now it's set point to the Glendale Gauchos, 25-24. In the middle, and that one will fall in. So the Tigers keeping this one alive. Allie Yost will serve it up, freshman out of Heston, Kansas. To the right side, and that's it there. Nice kill by Kayla Dahlman, freshman out of Peoria, Arizona. And Glendale now with a set point, 26-25. Duval will serve it up for Glendale. Going in the middle, and that one will be point to the Tigers as Aaliyah Higginbottom getting that point in there for Cowley College. 26-26. And that will be point to Glendale off the blockers of the Tigers. And that was Courtney Beck there to get that one in for Glendale. So set point here as Dahlman will serve it for Glendale on the left side. Glendale will organize, get it back over. That one's going to be kept alive by the Tigers. Back again on the left side. Dahlman now into the net. And she felt that one. She raised her fist in complete anger there. She put that one into the net. Game tied now at 27. Good first set here in the semifinal matchup. De Silva gets a long serve in on the right side. And Courtney Beck puts it in for Glendale. So, again, set point. Glendale, if they can get it in here, will take set number 1 as Courtney Beck will head back and serve it from the left side. Left side. Tigers maintain it. And that one will fall off. Let's see if they can keep it alive, but nope, it runs out of our camera view. but the Tigers will get that one in there as De Silva put one down hard. And head coach for the Tigers, Ryan Mullis, asking the referee if she has, I believe, enough subs. Game tied, or set time at 28. That one will fall in on the Glendale side. So the Tigers now have taken the lead, 29-28. So they've played 7 extra points here in set number 1. On the right side, and that one will fall in. So Cowley College coming up big, taking set number 1 from Glendale. That set went back and forth, but eventually it was the Tigers taking set number 1, 30-28. We'll be back in 3 minutes with set number 2. We're ready for set number 2 here at Phoenix College of the semifinal matchup between the Glendale Gauchos and the Cowley Tigers. The Cowley Tigers took set number 1, 30-28. And now Glendale will serve it up first, and De Silva puts it in for the Tigers to start this one off. And the Tigers go up 1-0 here, as Ali Yost will come in and serve it on the left side for the Tigers. Tigers are in the white jerseys. Glendale, as that one gets killed down by Heather Fisher from Glendale. Glendale in the red tops with the black bottoms on the top side of the court. So Glendale will do a jump serve here. That one gets in there as the Glendale not able to handle that one as Tuval was the receiver. She just could not bring it in. As McKenna Pointer will now head back and serve it up. Libero for the Tigers. That one will fall in. Heather Fisher getting it in there for Glendale. Kelsey Tuval will head back and serve it up for Glendale. 2-2, set number 2. De Silva gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds, so point will go to the Tigers. De Silva now will walk back and serve it up from the right side. And Glendale going after that one. It looked like it might have gone out of bounds, but Glendale saves it nonetheless. And a point will go to the Tigers. 4-2 as De Silva now will head back again. Serve it on the right side. And that one goes off the Gaucho blockers. As Aaliyah Higginbottom able to get that kill in, and Glendale will now take a timeout, down 5-2 here in set number 2. Down 1-0. Out of the Glendale timeout, we're in set number 2. The Cowley Tigers up 5-2 as Lana De Silva will serve it up. Up by 3 here. Tigers needed to get it over. They do. As De Silva out of place. She tries to run it down, but she can't. It'll be Glendale point. So 5-3. Glendale already down after losing the first set, 30-28. Both teams went back and forth in that first set. And that one falls in. As the Beck sisters going after that one, they can't handle it. And it's 6-3. Higginbottom will serve it up for the Tigers. In the middle, and that's going to fall in on the back left corner. Misha McDowell putting it in. And it's 6-4. Glendale down by 2. They're going to serve it here. As Mackenzie Beck will serve it up on the left side. De To Silva from the back row, and she puts it right into the net. So point to Glendale. Glendale's coming back here, 6-5. They went into that last timeout down 5-2. Scored 3 out of the last 4 points. Beck again will serve it up. On the left side, and we're going to have, let's see here, running into the net. And so Glendale has tied it up here in set number 2 after being down 5-2. Nice little comeback for Glendale. Both teams having a nice rally here, keeping the ball alive. And that one will fall in as Shanna Witt dinks it in on the left side, finding some open room. Now serving will be Kate Madsen. That one will fall in again for the Tigers. And it's now 8-6. Cowley up by 2. And that one gets hit right into the net as Morrow looked like she had a bit of a misjudgment on the jump. That's 8-7. Tigers keep it alive after the block. On the top right side, that one's in. So from the back row, Hiddenbottom putting it in. 9-7. Emily Reed, a freshman out of Pomona, Kansas, will serve it up in the middle of the court. Left-handed quick shot. As that one was Mackenzie Beck, freshman out of Phoenix, Arizona, with a quick get 'em, and it's 9-8 here as Bunker will serve it up. And they'll block back and put in. So Glendale coming back. Heather Fisher getting the block. Game tied now at 9. Bunker again will serve it up. And that one will fall in. Shanna Witt, sophomore out of Junction City, Kansas, killing that one down. Glendale not able to handle that one. And it's 10-9. Yost will serve it up. Now we're going to have 4 hits on the Tigers side. Game tied again. That's how this first set went. Both teams going back and forth, sharing the lead. And tying, taking the lead. Now that one will fall in for the Tigers. And it's 11-10 now. McKenna Pointer will serve it up. She's the libero. We're going to have a loose ball on the floor before our service, so we'll take some time to get that off the court. Kid Pointer will take it on the right side. To the left side come the Gauchos, and a nice kill by Courtney Beck, sophomore out of Phoenix, Arizona. Game tied at 11s again. Duval will serve it for Glendale here. Tied at 11. Trying to go to the corner. Glendale keeping it alive as Bunker's showing some great hustle. She comes back onto the court. Again, the Tigers trying to go to that left corner. And Glendale will get the point. Wow. What hustle by Glendale's Courtney Beck puts it in, and Glendale has taken the lead in set number 2. Cowley County will take a timeout, down 12-11. Both teams head back out onto the court. Glendale up by 1 here, 12-11. Kelsey Chuval will serve it up for the Gauchos. Tigers go to left side, and they get it in as Hickenbottom puts it down for the Tigers. And again, the game is set. It's tied at 12. There's had to have been at least over 10 ties throughout the first 2 sets here, as De Silva will serve it up on the right side. Glendale goes to the right side, and off the block, it will fall in on the Cowley side. 13-12. Glendale up. Dahlman will serve it up for Glendale. Hickenbottom goes to the right side, and it's blocked back by Misha McDowell for Glendale, and Glendale now has a 2-point advantage. It's the biggest lead they've had so far in this set. Hickenbottom going to the right, and it's out of bounds. And Glendale now up by 3, 15-12. Glendale, the local team, they're just a couple miles northeast of Phoenix College, so they have a good fan base with them. Tigers trying to get something going here. Beck trying to go to the top. Covered by the Tigers. That one will fall in as Hickenbottom puts it right in front of the blockers. And it's 15-13. Hickenbottom will serve it up from the middle of the court. De Silva. Oh, goes up top side. And she gets the point. So De Silva from the back row putting it in, and Hickenbottom now will serve it. And just like that, the Tigers have rattled off 3 straight points. And it set is tied at 15. It's amazing how quickly the tide can change from any one serve. And now the Tigers have regained the lead, 16-15. So Glendale, who was just up 15-12, the Tigers have gone on a 4-0 run here. Over the net, and it's killed in there by Kate Madsen. And so Glendale now will take a timeout here in set number 2 after giving up 5 straight points. It's 17-15. Cowley. Out of the Glendale timeout, Cowley has come out and scored 5 straight points to take the lead, 17-15. Let's see what happens here. We're in set number 2, and Courtney Beck putting it in for Glendale to stop the 5-0 run that the Tigers just pulled off, and it's 17-16. And that one will fall in. So Glendale coming out, scoring the first 2 points after the timeout. So it's a game of runs now as Glendale got up by 3. They then gave up a 5-0 run, went down by 2, and now they've scored the next 2 points, and it's tied again as that one will fall in. And Shanna Witt getting the point there for the Tigers. Matson will serve it up. The left side, Glendale trying to put it in. And that one will go out of bounds. As Beck trying to go to the left side, too far out of bounds. And it's now 19-17. Cowley back up by 2. And that one will fall in between Shaylee Monroe and Logan Morrow. Glendale gets the kill. And it's 19-18 as Carly Bauer will serve it up for Glendale. It looked like that one could have gone out of bounds, but the Tigers keep it alive. And that one will go off the blocker, the Tiger blocker, and the game is now tied, or the set is now tied, 19-19. So the Tigers get the lead, and then they give it up. Glendale fighting back. And that one goes too far. Nice play by the Tigers to let that one bounce out of bounds. 20-19. Emily Reed, a freshman out of Pomona, Kansas, will serve it up. To the left side, and a nice kill by Haley Christensen. And we're tied up at 20. And that one will fall in as Logan Morrow put it in for the Tigers. 21-20. As Allie Yost out of Heston, Kansas will serve it up. Ooh, off the chest of the libero. She wasn't expecting to come that fast. Keeps it in play, though. And that was a kill by Higginbottom coming in from the left side and killing that one with some authority. 22-20. As now the Tigers in a great position to get that point. Nope, Glendale fighting right back. This is half of the last couple points. The Tigers have gotten up by 2. Glendale's come back and tied it. They got back up by 2. Glendale came back and tied it. Tigers up again by 2. Let's see if Glendale can again tie the game at 22. And we're going to have a running into the net by Glendale, so Cowley will get that point, 23-21. To the right side, and that one will fall in after connecting with the net. Kayla Dahlman putting it in for Glendale, keeping Glendale alive here. 23-22. Kelsey Tuval will serve it up for the Gauchos on the right side. De Silva going in for the kill. Tigers need to keep it alive. They get it over. Higginbottom going to the left, and Glendale can't get to it. And the Tigers looking to go up 2-0 here as they have set point, 24-22. De Silva will head back for Cowley. She'll go to the right side and go out of bounds on her service. So now Glendale still breathing here. 24-23. As Dahlman will serve it up now. De Silva looking to go from the back row. Saved by Glendale. And that one will be a point to Glendale as Beck coming in from the left side, putting it in and tying this game up at 24. Once again, Glendale fighting back. And that one will fall in off the blocker of Glendale. And it's now 25-24. The Tigers again have set point. We went through this in the first set, and it eventually ended up being 30-28. Let's see if the Tigers can finish them off here. And that one will go off the Glendale defenders and out of bounds. And so the Tigers take a 2-0 lead here in the NJCAA semifinal matchup of this National Volleyball Championship tournament. So we'll head to the third set. Cowley up by 2, looking to sweep the Gauchos. Coming back for set number 3 here at Phoenix College, it's the Glendale Gauchos and the Cowley Tigers battling it out here in the semifinals. Cowley up 2-0, looking to go for the sweep, and Glendale gets the first point here in the third set. Cowley scored the first points in the previous 2 sets, so maybe that'll be some good fortune for Glendale going out of here. Well, right now, their backs are against the wall. To the right side, that one's in, and Glendale comes out scoring the first 2 points. As Kayla Dahlman, freshman out of Peoria, Arizona, getting that one in for the Gauchos. Haley Christensen will jump serve it in the middle of the court. Nice dig there by Duval. Kill going to the top right side, and it's out of bounds, so point to Glendale. Emily Reed trying to go to the top right side, and just a bit too far, so it's 3-0 here. Christensen again will serve it up. De Silva killing it down. Getting it to the top left side. Getting the Tigers' first points of this set. Cowley won the first set 30-28 when they took the second set 26-24. And that one will fall in as the Tigers just seemed a little bit slow now. I don't know if they not as fired up as the Gauchos right now. And that was Heather Fisher who put that one in for Glendale. 4-1 as De Silva puts it down. Whoa, mama. She killed that one down. Haley Christensen not able to get to that kill, and it's 4-2, Cowley. Down by 2. And that serve is way too far. That'll be point to Glendale. Dahlman will serve it up. De Silva trying to kill another one down. That one is in there. Higginbottom going to the top side and putting it in, and it's 5-3. Glendale up by 2. De Silva will head back and serve it up for the Tigers. Over on our other court, quick score. It's Parkland up 2 sets, and they're up 18-11 in the third set. As that one is put in by Courtney Beck. And that's now 6-3 Glendale. So the winner of this game will go on to probably play Parkland the way it's looking. So Glendale looking to battle back here, see if they can get in as that one goes off the Glendale defenders and out of bounds. Point to the Tigers. Parkland came in as the number 1 seed in this tournament. Cowley's the number 6 seed and Glendale the number 10 seed. Nice block by the Gauchos. Kept alive by the Tigers. That ball's out of bounds as Beck looked like she almost twisted her ankle on the table over there. But it'll be point to Cowley. Six to 5. Glendale looking to maintain their lead here. They get it inside. We're going to have a lifting call on the Tigers, 7-5. As Carly Bauer will head back. Freshman out of Peoria, Arizona, and her serve goes way too far. Point to the Tigers. Matson will serve it up now in the middle of the court for the Tigers. Down by 1 as Glendale trying to recoup. Let's see if they can get it in, and they can't. The Tigers catch them off guard. Luckily, nobody was hurt down on this side. You can't see on our camera here, but the crowd is literally just feet away from the playing surface. There was a man walking with a child, and Beck ran into him. Luckily, he's okay. Everybody's okay, and everybody's back on the court, 7-7. Glendale did a nice job keeping the ball alive. Back right, left corner, and it's put in. Tigers attacking that open zone on that left side. Matson again will serve it up. The Tigers have taken the lead here. Glendale was up as much as 3 early on in this set. As that one goes into the net, as Shanna Witt not able to get it over. And it's now tied at 8. And that one killed down, and it's in. Nice kill made by Shanna Witt as the Tigers regain the lead here. Going to the left side, blocked back, but it'll go out of bounds as De Silva got her hands on it, but it goes out of bounds, so Glendale will serve it here, tied at 9. As it looks like Parkland will be the one going to the national championship game, as that one will go in as Haley Christensen put it in for Glendale, and they have taken the lead over on this court number 1. Parkland is at match point 24-15. That one goes too far to the left as De Silva can't put it in there, and it's now 11-9 Glendale. Glendale retaking the lead they once had early in the set. Christensen will serve it, and she gets it right into the net. Those kinds of services really eat at a coach, especially when the momentum is on your side. Tigers will serve it up here. De Silva coming in. Nice rally going on by both Glendale and the Tigers, and Glendale ends up coming out on top as they put in the dinker. And over on court 1, we have a final. Parkland has defeated Columbus State, and they will go to the national championship game to play the winner of this Cowley versus Glendale as De Silva puts it in. It's now 12-11. So Parkland, the number 1 seed in the tournament, will play for the national championship. We'll now come over and watch to see who they'll play tomorrow at 4:30 here at Phoenix College for the national championship for the Division II sector. And that's 4 hits. And so point will go to Glendale. (13-11) as that one goes way too far to the right. And again, Glendale giving up points on services. De Silva way back, gonna do her come up and serve it. Go to the left side, it's too far as Kate Matson trying to go to that left side. Point to Glendale, 14-12 as Courtney Beck will head back and serve it on the left side for Glendale. Blocked back by Glendale. Nice job. Nice job by Mackenzie Beck and Misha McDowell to get that block down for Glendale. And it's now a 3-point lead again for Glendale, 15-12. And that one is in as it hit the fingertips of the Glendale Gaucho blockers. 15-13. Glendale trying to hold on and extend this match by a couple more sets. They're in a must-win situation. That goes too far off De Silva's arms. And it'll be a point to Glendale. So we'll have a timeout called here by Cowley. It's set number 3. Glendale up by 3, 16-13. Out of the timeout, it's 16-13. Glendale up by 3. We're in set number 3 as Carly Bauer will serve it up for Glendale. Going to the left side, De Silva keeping it alive. Let's see if the Tigers can get it over. They do. Blocked back. Nice job by Glendale to keep it alive. And we're going to have a 4-hit on Glendale. So point to the Tigers. No lead is comfortable right now for either team as both the first 2 sets have gone to the final points. As the first set was won by the Tigers 30-28, and then set number 2 was 26-24. Kill coming down, saved by the Gauchos. And then Beck keeping it alive and putting it in. So nice hustle play by Glendale. Keeping that one alive and putting it down. As Sydney Bunker now will head back for the Gauchos. And a little miscommunication, a little bit of a funky spin on that serve by Bunker. And that one falls in as the Tigers could not handle it. Biggest lead of the set here for Glendale, 18-14. And that one will fall in as Shanna Witt putting one down from the left side to 18-15 now. Emily Reed will serve it up in the middle of the court for the Tigers. De Silva dinks it over. She's had some pretty powerful kills, and that one falls in for the Gauchos. So Glendale's riding the momentum here in set number 3, up 19-15. As Haley Christensen will serve it up, going to the middle of the court. De Silva on the left side, and that one will go over the barricade onto the other court, so that'll be a point to the Tigers. Bunker's the type of player for Glendale, as you saw her running after it. She would have tried to crawl over that wall to get to that one. She's a hustler for Glendale. That one will go top left side, and it's good. Kayla Dahlman putting it in, and Glendale now with a 4-point advantage. As Tuval will take it here on the right side. Jump serve. De Silva had a little bit of an awkward attempt at it. Ended up going in her favor as Glendale couldn't handle the awkward kill attempt. And so now it's 20-17. Tigers will serve it, and Glendale luckily lets it go as both Christensen and Tuval at the very last second let it go. It's 21-17 as Dahlman will serve it up. De Silva, whoa, going way far out to the left. And she kind of rolls her eyes in frustration about that one. And it's a 5-point advantage for Glendale, 22-17 here in set number 3. Glendale in a must-win set. Too far as Higginbottom got a hold of that one. Now Glendale rattling off point after point. We're going to have a timeout called by the Tigers. We're in set number 3. It's 23-17. Out of the Tiger timeout, it'll be Glendale service. They're up 23-17. Biggest advantage of the game of the set so far for Glendale. Higginbottom trying to go top right. Glendale there. Higginbottom again trying to go top right, and she does. Almost takes the legs out of the referee. The Glendale fans not in agreement with that call, but it's 23-18 here as De Silva will head back there and serve it up. Back on the left side, right off the libero of the Tigers, and now we're at set point. So Glendale looking to take set number 3 here. As Courtney Beck will serve it up, sophomore out of Phoenix, Arizona. Going to the end of the Tigers. Keep this match set alive. As Shaylee Monroe puts it in. Still set point for the Gauchos, 24-19 as Higginbottom will serve it up. Nice tip by the Tigers to keep that one alive. Glendale celebrating a little bit early. Ball is still alive. And that one will fall in for the Glendale Gauchos, and they'll take set number 3, 25-19. So Glendale, from the very beginning, took full advantage of the momentum. And we'll go to set number 4. Cowley still up, 2-1, but it's still anybody's match here from the NJCAA National Championship Tournament. This is the semifinal matchup. The winner of this game will play Parkland tomorrow at 4:30. Back here at Phoenix College for set number 4 between the Glendale Gauchos and the Cowley Tigers. Cowley up 2-1 as Glendale just took set number 3. We're underway. Glendale now on the top side of the court, and that one will fall in for the Tigers. Now, if that's any indication on who will decide the winner, Cowley scored the first points in the first 2 sets, and then Glendale scored the first point in the third set. So, who knows if you believe in superstition? Glendale and the Tigers keeping it alive here. They're still alive, but it'll go out of bounds. So both teams just trying to do their best to keep it alive as it's taking awkward bounces. But Glendale finally comes out with it. As Bauer will now serve it up for, Christensen will serve it up. And Christensen not able to handle that kill as the Tigers go up 2-1. As De Silva screaming at our teammates after that one, showing some fire. To the right side, and it's off the net. We're going to have a 4-hit penalty on the Glendale Gauchos, and it's now 3-1 Tigers as the libero McKenna Pointzer will serve it up here. She has the black jersey on. To the left side. And that one will fall in as Higginbottom puts it down. And it's 4-1. Cowley now, who has a 2-1 lead. And we're going to have a point to Glendale as we had a double hit. Double hit on Cowley. So it's now 4-2. Glendale on the top side of the court in the red jerseys. The Tigers on the bottom side of the court with the white jerseys and black bottoms. Nice dig out by the libero. But we're going to have a lifting penalty on the Tigers, and it's now 4-3. Duval will serve it up for Glendale here. Glendale keeping it alive right at the net there. Higginbottom now going top side, and she puts it in. So both teams keeping the ball alive, but it was Higginbottom finally putting the final point down. And it's now 5-3. Tigers, as De Silva will walk back and serve it up. Higginbottom putting it over. And that one will fall in. As that one goes off the side of the hand of Misha McDowell. But it was good enough to get a point. So 5-4. Glendale will serve it up now. And that one will go off the Tiger defenders and go out of bounds. So Glendale has come back and tied it here at 5. As Dahlman will serve it up for the Gauchos. Trying to go top side. Glendale there. Good dig out by the libero. Ball still alive. And in there. Shaylee Monroe putting it down for the Tigers. And it's now 6-5. So it looks like we're going to have another classic back and forth battle here. Higginbottom will serve it up, go to the right side. And that one will fall in. On the Tiger side is Misha McDowell putting it down. It's tied at 6. Courtney Beck will now serve it on the left side for the Gauchos. Both teams going back and forth here. Ball's loose, and it's going to be a point to Glendale. As the Tigers are a little bit out of balance there. 7-6. That one goes in for the Tigers as McDowell goes off the blocking hands of McDowell. So now Kate Madsen will serve it up for the Tigers, tied at 7. Set number 4 here, the semifinal in the national tournament, NJCAA National Tournament Division 2. And we're going to have a discussion here. I don't know what the call is. We're going to have an indecision. So the Tigers will serve it up again. That one goes through McDowell again. And the Tigers get that point. As Monroe able to get it through McDowell's hands. 8-7. Madsen will serve it up, go to the top side. And that one will fall in on the Tigers. Tigers get that point, as Glendale, 2 straight kill opportunities fall in. And we're going to have a timeout called by Glendale here as Coach Lisa Stuck not happy with some of the calls here. So we'll have a timeout as the Tigers are up 9-7 in set number 4. Out of the Glendale timeout, it's 9-7. Cowley up by 2 here in set number 4 as the referee brought both of the captains over for Glendale and Cowley. I don't know what they were talking about, but we'll keep an eye on that. It's 9-7. Tigers up by 2, and we're going to have a double hit on Alana De Silva. So point goes to Glendale. 9-8 as Carly Bauer will head back and serve it up. That one will fall in on the top left side as Shauna Witt getting it through the Glendale defenders. 10-8 here in set number 4. The winner will go on to play Parkland tomorrow at 4:30 for the national championship. This game's still way far from over. That one falls in as De Silva and Logan Morrow there to block it down. And it's now 11-8. The Tigers up by 3 as Emily Reed will serve it up. Gauchos go to the right side. De Silva now. And again blocked down by De Silva. And it's now 12-8. Tigers pulling away here. As again, Emily Reed will serve it up for the Tigers. Good hustle there. Ball still live. Oh, we're going to have a running into the net. No, we're going to have 4 hits on the Tigers. So points at Glendale. 12-9. And that one goes off of Beck. She didn't even see that one coming as De Silva rocked it down on the kill. 13-9. 4-point advantage. Biggest advantage of the set for the Tigers. Oh, and that one will finally go out of bounds. 13-10. Silva out of bounds. So Glendale slowly cutting the lead again. This game's still way far from over. Bit of indecision there by the Tigers. They keep it alive, though. On the left side, that one goes into the net as Courtney Beck trying to get that one in for the Gauchos, and she puts it too low. So point to the Tigers, 14-11 in set number 4. Glendale up, or excuse me, Tigers up 2-1. We're going to have a running into the net by the Tigers, so Glendale getting that point. 14-12 as Duval will head back, sophomore out of Glendale, Arizona. He's got the white jersey on, will serve it up, go to the right side. Higginbottom puts it in. Going middle, back line. Then it's now 15-12 as Lisa Stuck, head coach for the Glendale Gauchos, goes out there and claps on her clipboard saying, we're still in this. And they definitely are, because no lead is too big right now for either team as both have come back from sizable margins and tied it and take the lead. To the left side, Beck, and she'll put it in off the blockers of the Tigers, and it's now 15-13. We're going to have a timeout called by the Cowley Tigers as they're up 15-13 here in set number 4. Out of the Cowley timeout, it'll be Glendale service. Tigers are up 15-13 here in set number 4. We're at Phoenix College. This is the semifinal match between the Glendale Gauchos and the Cowley Tigers, and that one was put in with some authority by Shaylee Monroe, and it's now 16-13. Cowley up 2-1. The winner of this match will go on to play Parkland in the national championship game tomorrow at 4:30. Silva from the back row. Glendale trying to keep it alive. They can't. And it'll be point to the Tigers. And Glendale now will call a quick timeout. Down by 4, 17-13 here in set number 4. Out of the timeout, it'll be the Tigers serving it up here, up by 4, 17-13 as Higginbottom will serve it up for the Tigers. And that one was a quick hit right at the net by McDowell. And Glendale gets that point, 17-14. As Courtney Beck now will head back and do the service for Glendale. Awkward set by De Silva, but it's saved. And that one will go out of bounds. And the Glendale fans, who had a great look at it, they are none too pleased. But the top line judge calling it out, and calling it out right away. And now we're going to have a timeout again by the Glendale Gauchos. That one was a close call, but point to the Tigers as they're up 18-14 here in set number 4, looking to go on and play in the national championship game. Out of the Glendale timeout, it's 18-14. Tigers up by 4 here in set number 4. Matson will serve it up. And that will go off to De Silva. And it'll be point to Glendale. 18-15. Cowley up 2-1, looking to finish this one off and play in the national championship game for the Division II national championship. That one will go off the wall and it'll be out of bounds. Shanna Witt coming down hard on that kill, and it's now 19-15. Cowley up as Ryan Mullis walking up and down her bench, head coach for the Tigers, giving encouragement. That one goes out of bounds off the Tiger blockers. Point to Glendale. So both teams fight it out hard here. Bunker will serve it up. to the left side. Tigers back with it, and off the Gaucho blockers, it goes out of bounds. It'll be a point to Cowley. 20-16, 4-point advantage. This has been their biggest advantage all set. They've had a 4-point lead a couple of times. And that one will fall in on the Tigers side, so a point to Glendale, 20-17. That kill was made by Haley Christensen. And that one will go out of bounds as De Silva's kill attempt was blocked back. Higginbottom couldn't control it. And it's now 20-18. There's no lead that's safe right now. And that one goes too far as Christensen just got a little bit too much of it. So a good decision by the Tigers to let that one go. And McKenna Pointer will head back there and serve it up. In the black jersey top, she'll serve it up to the other libero. And we're going to have running into the net by the Tigers, so point to Glendale. 21-19 as Tuval, the libero for Glendale, will serve it up now. She'll go to the middle of the court. Jump serve. Higginbottom off the Glendale blockers, and it goes in for Glendale. And it's now 21-20. Nice block by Misha McDowell. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Cowley Tigers here in set number 4. It's 21-20. This has been a classic matchup here. We'll head to timeout. Out of the timeout, it's 21-20. Cowley up by 1. Glendale closing the deficit from 4. De Silva blocked back, and it'll fall in. And Glendale has tied this set at 21. So not too long ago, they were down 20-16, and now this set is tied at 21. Tuval will serve it up again. Higginbottom on the left side. Too far, and Glendale has taken the lead. 22-21. I said it earlier in this set, there's no lead that is safe with both these teams. So we'll see what happens here. Jamal again will serve it up. De Silva going top side, and it's too far. Oh, they had a tip. The referees called tip on that one, so game is tied, or set is tied, I'm sorry. So a huge break for the Tigers. I didn't see it get tips, but somebody did. De Silva serving it up here. Tigers getting it over. A little miscommunication by the Gauchos. De Silva from the back row, off the side of her hand, and out of bounds. So Glendale taking the lead, 23-22. Kayla Dahlman will serve it up for Glendale. Soft serve, getting it over. And that one will get blocked down by Misha McDowell. And now it's set point for Glendale. Good battle going on here. Higginbottom trying to find an open hole. And that one will fall in as Glendale, bit of indecision there. Let that one fall in, and it's still set point for Glendale. But Higginbottom for the Tigers will serve it up here. The Tigers getting it over. And that one will fall in for Cowley, and now the game is tied, or the set is tied. I'm sorry. Keep on saying game. It's not a game, it's a set. 24-24. Higginbottom again will serve it up. Everybody in attendance on their edge of their seat here. Every point is getting everybody all fired up. That one going in. Glendale finding an open hole on that left line. And it's now 25-24. As Courtney Beck will head back and serve it up. Set point for Glendale. Off the Glendale blockers. And it again is tied. The first two sets happened just the same. They went back and forth. In set number 3, it was more Glendale taking advantage. Another great set here. To the right corner, it's in. Glendale putting it in again. Attacking that left side. And we're going to have another set point here. As Carly Bauer will serve it up for the Gauchos. She'll serve it right up in the middle. Higginbottom doing a nice job at saving that one. Seemed to have jumped an extra foot in the air. Higginbottom again. Ball's loose, and Glendale will win the 4th set. And we will go to a sudden death, or go to a 5th and final set with Glendale defeating Cowley in this 4th set, 27-25. Oh, brother, stick around as this will be an excellent 5th set. Stick around, we'll be back. We're back for the fifth and final set here of the semifinal matchup between the Glendale Gauchos and the Cowley College Tigers. The Tigers won the first two sets. First one coming 30-28, and then 26-24. And Glendale came roaring back, taking the next two sets, and now we're here for a fifth and final set. The winner of this game will go on to play Parkland tomorrow at 4:30 for the National Division II National Championship. So the Tigers will serve it up once we get everything organized down by the referees down on the table. I said it earlier in the set number 4, there is no lead that is safe, as Cowley was up by 4 at that time, and they ended up blowing the lead, and now we're in the fifth set, so the Tigers will serve it up here. And a little bit of indecision there by number 1, McKenna Pointer. She couldn't figure out where that ball was going. And the first points will go to the Glendale Gauchos, as it's 1-0 here in set number 5. Too far. Shanna Witt getting under that one. And it's now 2-0. Final set is played to 15. De Silva, and she puts it in top left side. So a nice kill by De Silva, and it's now 2-1. This is no different from the previous sets. Both teams going back and forth. Tigers keep it alive. Go to the left side, go to the Gauchos. And that one will fall in. So Cowley has tied it up here at 2. In set number 5. Ali Yost will serve it up for the Tigers. Quick hit goes down for Heather Fisher, sophomore out of Phoenix, Arizona, putting it in for Glendale, and it's 3-2. Kelsey Tuval will serve it up, libero from Glendale, Arizona. And De Silva puts it in. 3-3. Higginbottom trying to go top side. Blocked down by the Tigers. Kept alive to Silva. Hard kill there, and the Gauchos can't handle that one, and the Tigers have taken the lead for the first time here in set number 5, 4-3. De Silva puts a lot of pepper behind those kills. Back on the left side. The Tigers keep it alive. They get it over the net. Oh, right off the libero's face. And a point to Glendale. So 4-4. This one's going to go right down to the wire. As now Kayla Dahlman will serve it up. Left side, and a go is in. Higginbottom putting it in, riding the net all the way to the opposite side. And it's 5-4. As De Silva will trot back and serve it up. She'll go from the right side, take a long walk, and then put it up over. In the middle, and Beck putting it right in front of Da Silva. And the game is tied, or set is tied at 5. As now Courtney Beck will head up top and serve it up. We're going to have a delay as there's moisture on the court. Get that mopped up. Parkland defeated Columbus State in 3 sets to solidify their national championship opportunity, and that one goes out of bounds, so point to the Tigers. Parkland came in as the number 1 seed. Cowley, the number 6 seed. And the Glendale Gauchos, the number 10 seed. And we're going to have running into the net. Point to Glendale, back and forth we go. And that one's killed down by Shanna Witt, sophomore out of Junction City, Kansas. And she puts it right in between the Gaucho defenders. And now it'll be Kate Matson. Going to serve it up right in the middle. To the left side. Matson bringing it in. And there'll be an easy tip down by Heather Fisher. Once again, we're tied up. Sydney Bunker will serve it. Not before we have a timeout called by the Cowley Tigers. 7-7 here in set number 5. The winner will play for the national championship. Out of the timeout, 7-7 here in set number 5. The winner will play for the national championship against Parkland tomorrow. Glendale going to the right side. That one is knocked out of bounds by Cowley, and Glendale has taken the lead now, 8-7. And so both teams will switch it up at the midway point here. Cowley will head to the top side of the court. Glendale will go to the bottom. 8-7. The fans are fully into this one. Good crowd here for the Cowley College Tigers from Arkansas City, Kansas. And then the Glendale Gauchos, not more than 20 miles, not even that, probably 10 miles northeast of here. Going to the left side, and that's out. Ball hit the net, and it'll be point to Glendale. So Glendale now, with their biggest advantage of this 5th and final set, up by 2, 9-7. As Bunker will serve it up. And that one will fall in for the Gauchos as Heather Fisher blocks it down. And it's now 10-7. Glendale fans getting on their feet here. Blocked down again by Heather Fisher. Unstoppable right now is Heather Fisher getting those blocks, and she is firing her Gaucho teammates up as the Tigers take a timeout. Well, down by 4, 11-7 here in set number 5. Out of the timeout, Glendale will serve it up. Bunker on the bottom half of your screen will serve it up. Gauchos up 11-7. Nice save by Tuval. And that one will go out of bounds off the Tigers. And Glendale now with a 5-point advantage here in the 5th and final set. Looking to head off to the national championship game. That one will fall in. Shanna Witt putting it through the Glendale defenders. And it's now 12-8. As I said before, no lead is secure. Right now, the Tigers have to do all they possibly can to stop the Gauchos. And we're going to have a point to the Tigers. We're going to have a double hit. So 12-9. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Glendale. So Lisa Stuck wants to make sure her team is all on the same page here. The 5th set, the semifinal matchup between the Glendale Gauchos and the Cowley College Tigers. The winner will play for the national championship. Tigers will serve it up here, down by 3, 12-9. The 5th set. That one goes off the net. And so a good break for the Tigers there as they're now down by 2. Glendale fans getting a little sick to their stomach. They're just up by 5, now up by 2. That one goes off of the candy cane, and that'll be point to the Tigers. So just like that, Cowley has rattled off 4 straight points, and it's now 12-11. Over to the left side, blocked back. Tigers save it. Higginbottom there. Tip, and it's in. A little dinker by Witt on the left side. And now we're going to have another timeout as Glendale has given up 5 straight points. And the Tigers have tied it at 12 here in the 5th and final set. The final set will be played to 15 points. So anybody's match now. As both sides trying to encourage their players. Cowley quickly getting out of the timeout. They are fired up. So the Tigers will have the service here. Match the set tied at 12. De Silva. Tigers keeping it alive. To the backside, and it's too far, and it'll be point to Glendale. So 13-12 here. Now it's Haley Christensen now will serve it up. She'll serve it up right in the middle of the court. To the right side, off of Christensen. It'll be a point to the Tigers. 13-13. Whoa, back and forth we go. been like this all match. This is definitely a great semifinal matchup between these two teams. Tip, and it falls in. As Courtney Beck, instead of going with the kill, dinks it over, and the Tigers could not handle it. So it's match point here for the Glendale Gauchos. De Silva puts it in. So the Tigers tie it up. There was a whistle on the play, so most of the players stopped, but it'll be points to the Tigers, tied up at 14. De Silva puts it in. As Christensen received the serve and hit it just too far out for the Tigers, and De Silva just dinked it right down, and it's now match point for the Tigers. Left side, and it's in there for the Glendale Gauchos, and then match is now tied. Set is now tied at 15. Back and forth and back and forth. Higginbottom puts it in on the top side in front of the libero, Kelsey Tuval. And now, again, set point for the Tigers, as De Silva will be back. Everybody on their feet. In the middle, De Silva saves it. And an awkward receiving there by the Tigers, and Glendale will get that point. 16-16. Courtney Beck will now go back and do the serving for the Gauchos. Higginbottom too far. And now Glendale having the opportunity to win this one, as now all the fans are on their feet here at the Bear Den at Phoenix College. And that one goes off of Tuval, and point to the Tigers. So back and forth we go. Can this be any more entertaining or what? Higginbottom serving it up, going to the right side. Nice save by the Tigers. Again, and it's off of Kate Matson's hands, and it'll be point to the Glendale Gauchos. Here we go, set point again to win the match. And that one will fall in. Oh my goodness. Shanna Witt putting it in between the arms of the Glendale defenders, and both coaches, Lisa Stuck and Ryan Mullis, screaming at their players to just keep going, keep playing hard. 18-18 here in the fifth and final set. Tigers block it back, but the Gauchos keep it alive. Oh! And Witt, having to adjust herself, gets it into the net, and now it's Bunker. Sydney Bunker trying to finish it off for the Gauchos here, 19-18. Gauchos keeping it alive, going to the right side. That one's too far. Let's see if, and that's it! Glendale Community College will play for the national championship tomorrow afternoon against Parkland. What a match by both teams. Oh my goodness. You could not have asked for a better match to play for the national tournament. National championship, I'm sorry. Both teams equally qualified, but Glendale just a couple points better And Glendale wins in 5 sets, 20-18. After being down 2 sets to nothing early on. So what a huge, huge win for the Glendale Gauchos, who will play tomorrow for the national championship for the Division II against Parkland, who defeated Columbus State earlier this afternoon. The fans, the Glendale fans, wanting to rush out onto the court, but letting the players celebrate their incredible victory here over the Cowley College Tigers. Folks, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Sure was a great one here from the Bear Den at Phoenix College as Lisa Stuck pumping her fist in victory. We want to thank everybody for tuning in here. Tune in tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 for the championship game between the Glendale Community College Gauchos and the Parkland, I don't know their mascot, but for everybody here from NJCAA, I'm Aaron Webster. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow night for the national championship for the NJCAA Division II Women's National Tournament.